Welcome back to Rebel Pilates. My name's Nick. Today we're going to be working on obliques, which are the little muscles that connect the rib cage down towards the hips, down the side of the abdominal muscles. First thing you're going to do is lie down on your back in a nice, flat, comfortable position through the shoulder blades. Shoulders down away from the ears, crown of your head extended away from you. Breathe in through the nose, out through the mouth. Your feet come a little bit wider than the mat. Breathe in. Rock both knees over to one side. Breathe out. Back to centre. Breathe in. Knees over to the other side. Breathe out. Back to centre. So we're coming into our first rotation. Be nice and gentle. You might feel a little stretch down the front of the leg. You might feel a little stretch for your lower back. And we're just getting the body used to rotating through the spine. A couple more of these. As you rock to one side, your head's going to naturally rotate the other way. So just go with that. Two. Alright. Knees come above the hips, feet float up, so you're in tabletop position, knees above the hips, shins parallel to the ceiling, shoulder blades nice and square with the floor, hands into let's go cactus position. Lower back imprinted into the mat, breathe in, knees come over to one side. One hip is going to raise up, you'll lose that little bit of connection of the lower back and the mat as you come to the side. Breathe out, back to centre, knees come towards you a little bit more. Breathe in, over to the other side. Try not to jam the shoulders down into the floor, you're trying to use these little waist muscles, these oblique muscles to guide you through. So you can come out of cactus position into a position where your hands are down by your sides, with the palms of the hands facing up to the ceiling, do that. If you come to the position without falling over, hands across your shoulders. I bet a couple of you just did this little roll over just then. Come back to centre if you did, and reduce your range. Good. Now progressions from there, hands down by your sides if you want, hands across your shoulders if you can, are extending the top leg as you come over to the side. Breathe in, breathe out back to centre, breathe in over to the other side, breathe out back to centre. You should feel these little waist muscles, maybe not burning but definitely engaging as you move from side to side. Last progression, we've got about 10 seconds left. If you can go straight legs all the way through, do that. Three more. Two more. Last one. Slowly back to centre. Feet down onto the floor. We've just been rotating through the lower part of the body. Now we're going to start to rotate through the upper part of the body. Fingertips to temples, elbows wide. Deep breath in. Breathe out. Imprint the lower back into the floor. Curl up. Breathe in, curl down. Breathe out, curl up. Breathe in, curl down. Lower transverse abdominals working to curl you up. Hold that top position. Breathe in. Rotate to the side. Breathe out. Back to centre. Breathe in, curl down. Breathe out, curl up. Breathe in, rotate. Breathe out back to centre. Breathe in, curl down. Breathe out, curl up. Try and get both shoulder blades away from the floor if you can. If you need to pivot on your bottom shoulder blade, that's fine, but if you can, lift both shoulder blades away from the floor as you curl up and maintain that height, do that. Now last 10 seconds, focus on your rib cage rotating across to the opposite hip. So your bottom rib is trying to get over to touch the opposite hip. One more either side. So the abs are all fired up now, those obliques are fired up. You're going to wrap your arms around your legs, hug your knees into your chest. Rock forwards, backwards, come up into your seated position, and then come over into your 4-point kneeling position. And start to move through a cow stretch, which will feel nice after all that work through the abs. Feels nice for you to move out to one side and play along one side of the mat, opening out one side of the obliques and then back to the other side. Okay, then fine, still 4-point kneeling position and hold it there. Take a deep breath in. Breathe out, lift your left hand up and forwards. Extend your right leg backwards and just hold that position. Now just check if your shoulders shrugged up to your ear any. Want to keep the arm long, the crease of the elbow rotated forwards, your abs engaged. Bend your back leg in and away. So we're feeling those obliques start to fire up and engage. We're feeling your left glute working quite hard. A little bit of work across the right shoulder, but definitely those shoulder stabilizers down the outside of the rib cage. Sometimes we go this flexion extension position while we're here. We're trying to stay as neutral as you can, using the obliques to stabilize the movement. If you need to keep your fingertips down on the left hand, that's fine. If you can keep the left hand hovered and raised forwards, that's great. We've got 10 seconds left. You should feel the obliques across the right hand side of your body working quite hard, but all the abdominals really. Extend your back leg away from you as much as you can. Reach your fingertips on the left hand forwards as much as you can. Engage the abs. Good for 5, 4, 3, 2. Well done. Hands down. Downward dog. Good. Now up and downward dog, you're going to march your heels. Rotate the tailbone up to the ceiling. Engage the lower stomach muscles up and in. Maybe look forwards if that feels nice. Maybe look up towards your belly button if that feels nice. Make sure you're getting these stretches where you're looking for them, which is down the calves maybe, through the hamstring maybe, through the whole posterior chain down the back. We just switch to the left glute arm, so we're going to use that in the next. A little bit of work and working through the right side oblique as well. You're going to lift your left foot up to the ceiling, deep breath in, breathe out, step the left foot forwards. If that left foot didn't quite make it, you can hop it forwards, you can grab hold of your foot and help it forwards, do whatever you need to do to get to this low lunge position. Alright, from there, you're going to come up, hands away from the floor. Maybe keep your hands on your left thigh, or maybe, if you can, send your right hand up to the ceiling. Maybe left hand to the ceiling as well, but that'll be a little bit shaky. You're going to get a stretch across the back, hip, through the right hip flexor. Still trying to keep this front leg organised, so externally rotating through that left knee. Abs engaged, not lower back too curvy, keeping the tailbone tucked. Stay there for 5, 4, 3, 2, good. Right foot rotates in. So you've got this parallel line with your mat and the right foot. Left leg still externally rotating. We're going left hand down, the inside of the calf down towards the floor. It doesn't have to quite make it, and you can just go elbow to knee, or you can go hand reaching down towards the floor. Breathe in, top hand up and over. Breathe out back to centre. Breathe in. Bottom hand up and over. Breathe out back to centre. Breathe in top hand. Back to centre. So we're moving side to side, engaging and stretching through these little oblique muscles. Your left knee wants to rotate in, your body wants to do this, it wants to fold forwards out of your good shape. Your job is to stay along a nice line, externally rotating and opening through the hip joints. 3 left. Breathe, keep your head back, keep your shoulders down. 2 left. On the next one we're going to add a little hold. If you want to hold with your bottom elbow on your thigh, it's great, do that. If you can hold with your bottom arm out in front of you, do that. We've got 3 breaths in and out. 2 breaths in and out. Last breath in and out. Well done. One hand down, the other hand down. Step back. Child's pose. Well done. And hang out there. Good, alright. One side's done. Stay in child's pose and just breathe and relax. And then come into a position where you're lying down on your front. And we're just going to think about a little bit of shoulder stability. Hands underneath your shoulders. Chin tucked. Just really gently, just allow your shoulders to raise up to your ears. And then really gently send the shoulders down and away from the ears. As the shoulders lift, that's them shrugging, that's them elevating. Through the next little series, you want the shoulders to drop down and back. Okay, a little bit of a lower cobra position. You're going to breathe in. Keep your shoulders away from the ears, lift up. Try not to load your lower back muscles, so try to keep your abdominal muscles squeezed on as much as you can, your belly button raised away from the floor. Now if you can lift up and float your hands away from the floor at the same time, do that. If you want to stay at this position, that's great. If you want to work a little bit deeper, you can send hands down by your sides, palms of the hands facing up to the ceiling. We're trying to get a retraction of the shoulders. We're trying to get the shoulders as far away from your ears as you can. Three more of these. We're going to hold in 2 more. Last one, curl up, hold it there. Then lift your hands up a little bit higher, squeeze in between the shoulder blades a little bit more, extend the crown of your head away from you a little bit more. Stay there for 5, 4, 3, 2, well done. Child's pose. Lovely. Then I want you to lie down on your back. Your head's going to be at the other side of the mat now. Knees up into tabletop position. Fingertips to temples, elbows wide. Similar to what we did before. Your obliques are nice and fired up now. You're going to work them even harder. Breathe out, curl up. Now rotate in. One side of the rib cage over to the other side of the hips. You're going to rotate and extend the opposite leg away. Breathe in. Breathe out. Slowly back to centre. Curl down. Breathe in. Breathe out. Curl up. Breathe in. Rotate. Breathe out. Centre. Breathe in. Curl down. Breathe out. Up. Breathe in. Rotate. Breathe out, centre. Breathe in, curl down. You're not necessarily trying to get your elbow over to your knee. You're trying to get your rib cage over to your opposite hip. You're trying to rotate through the torso, keeping the hips nice and square. We've got about 30 seconds left. There is a hold coming up. If the hold feels a little bit too challenging, a little bit too difficult, you can just rest, or you can keep going with just normal rotations. Okay, let's try that hold now. Fingertips to temples, elbows wide. Breathe out, curl up. Leave. One hand behind your head. You're going to extend your right leg forwards. Your left hand stays behind your head. Your right hand rotates across the outside of the left leg. Rotate up a little bit and down a little bit. 10 seconds, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Come back down. Take a deep breath in. Breathe out, curl up. Left leg extends forwards. Left hand goes across the outside of the right knee. Come up away from the floor a little bit extra and just pulse, pulse, pulse. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Well done, back down. Last little hold. Breathe out, curl up to centre. Send both hands forwards. Tap, tap, tap the hands. Tap, tap, breathe. If you can extend your legs forwards, do that. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. Can you get higher? 3, 2. Well done. Wrap your arms around your legs. Hug your knees into your chest. And just allow that little bit of relaxation to come back into your body. Alright, well done. We got forwards, backwards, backwards, forwards. Come to seated. Come to 4-point kneeling. Again, you're pointing the other way from the way we did it last time. And we're going cat-cow stretch. Breathe. Again, it feels nice to move side to side because we're working these obliques so hard. It's going to feel nice to relax them and stretch them off as we go. Okay, back to 4-point kneel. This time, the left hand goes forward. Sorry, the right hand, get this one right, the right hand goes forward. The left leg goes backwards. Shoulders away from your ears. Just check your lefts and your rights now. Right knee should still be touching the mat. Abs squeezed on, neck long. Breathe. In and out a few times. Now we're back into our kickbacks. You're going to bend your knee and extend away. If you need to go from right hand down onto fingertips, do that. If you can go right hand lifted, do that. And just keep going. In and away through the back leg. Just check you're not leaning over to the side too much. Check your back's in neutral. Check your shoulders away from the ears. You're feeling that little squeeze in between the shoulder blades again. Got about 10 seconds left. Working down the left side stabilizers. Left side obliques firing up a little bit extra. Extend away, hold. Lift your right hand up and forwards, hold. Stay there for 5, 4, 3, 2. Good, well done. Both hands down, downward dog. You'll be a little bit looser now in this downward dog position. All this side to side sort of work is really nice. Opens up the spine, opens up all the fascias that we don't often stretch. This time the right leg lifts up to the ceiling. Take a deep breath in. Breathe out. Step your foot down in between your hands. Or again, chuck it forwards and get it there whatever way you can. Deep lunge position. Taking a big step on this side. Deep lunge position. Tailbone tucked, abs squeezed on. Lovely, stay there. If you need to keep your hand down on your thigh to stabilise, do that. If you can chuck this time your left hand up. Maybe the right hand up as well and hold. Keep the hands there. If you can organise your lower back a bit better, if you can tuck your tailbone a little bit better, that's great. You'll feel a bigger stretch. Stay there for 5, 4, 3, 2. Well done. Rotate your back foot into parallel. Bottom hand down. Top hand up and over. Breathe in. Breathe out. Back to centre. Breathe in. Bottom hand down. Breathe in, stretch. Breathe out, rotate. Change your position, breathe in. Stretch. Breathe out, transition. Breathe in, stretch. So again, we're feeling that little bit of work down the sides of the body, those oblique muscles opening and stretching. Your lower abdominals are engaging to control whether you're flexing forwards. Your glutes are working to control the external rotation around that knee. Your knee's not dropped forwards too much, it's not rotated in, it's not come backwards too much. It's directly over the top of that shin. 3 more. Next time we come down and forwards, we're going to hold, maybe bottom elbow on the thigh, top hand up and over, or maybe bottom hand up and reaching forwards, breathe in and out, 3 times in and out, last time in and out. Well done. Both hands frame the foot, back knee down. Child's pose. Relax there. Good, well done. So a lot of the hard work for the legs and the movement done. We've got one little exercise left, which is going to be side plank. We're going to do it on either side. Come into a plank position with your knees up, or maybe keep your knees down. Right hand stays down. You're going to rock over onto your right knee, top hand up. If you can do this with both legs long and straight, do that. Deliberately trying to keep your shoulder down away from your ear. Deliberately trying to keep that arm nice and long with that little bit of engagement underneath the armpits down the outside of the rib cage. Can you lift your hips any higher? Can you? Doesn't matter if you can't, but can you lift your top leg up? Good, stay there. Shaking's great. Hang on. 5, 4, 3, 2. Well done. Hands down, knees down. Let's swap sides. Left hand down. Rock over onto those left knees. Top hand up. Lengthen your legs. If you can, or keep your knees down. Hold. Top leg lifts maybe. 5, 4, 3, 2. Feet down, hands down. Well done, child's pose. Good, finishing on a little set of press ups, just to fire the body up a little bit more. 30 seconds, long body, head retracted, shoulders away from the ears, creasing the elbow, rotating forwards, bend your elbows, straighten your arms. Half press ups, great. Full press ups harder. 20 seconds. Breathe in on the way down. Breathe out on the way up. 9, 8. We're going to hold in 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. Come down halfway. Hold. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Child's pose. Well done. Come into a kneeling position. Roll the wrists up. Breathe in, lift your hands up. Breathe out, hands down. Breathe in, hands up. Breathe out, hands down. Breathe in, hands Well done, give yourself a clap. Enjoy the rest of your day, stay strong, keep moving.